I think the biggest realization for myself was when I came to terms with the fact that we have limited time on Earth, and that we're not getting any younger. We're actually deteriorating every day, and that you never know when you're going to die. It's like, it's a thing that you never know when it's going to happen. I know it sounds depressing. I know this is not something that you hear from a life coach, but I think there's a lot of people that are in denial of the fact that we're dying every day. We're deteriorating, and I believe that a lot of people don't really follow through with what they want because they're stuck in this denial of death. So people end up procrastinating. People end up not really living full out because they're not in touch with this idea, this concept that we're dying every day, slowly. I know it sounds miserable, but once you get to the terms with this idea, then you start saying, you know what, I got limited time. I might as well just live fully. And I keep reminding myself of this idea that you're not going to live forever. There will come a time where you don't have energy. There will come a time where, you know, you can't do the things that you can do now, and you got to take action now. And once you realize that, you start asking yourself very important questions in your life, where it's like, am I living fully? Am I tapping into my truest potential? Am I living from purpose? Am I fulfilling my mission on earth? I truly believe that we have something bigger than ourselves that we're here to do. And life is not all about just going to work and making a living, taking selfies, and there's more to it. There's more to life, that we're here to contribute something. We're here to do something big for the world. And every person has a mission on earth where this is something that you were made to do. This is something for you. This is something that you were made to give to the world. I do it through my coaching. Other people do it through art. Other people do it through comedy. You know, other people do it through their businesses. And are you living that? Are you doing that? Because you don't have time to waste. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time and energy? What are you doing with it? And another thing that I feel that is very important to talk about, are you conforming? Are you listening to your heart, or are you listening to what other people think about you, other people's opinions? There's a lot of people out there that end up doing none of the things that they wanted to do with their lives just because they're afraid of what other people will think of them. There's a greatness inside of you right now that is waiting to be unleashed. And I think the biggest fear in people's lives is not whether they have this greatness or not. I feel that the biggest fear in people's lives is that they have this greatness and they know they have it, and they're afraid of bringing it out because they're going to make other people feel bad about themselves, and maybe they'll lose these people, and maybe these people will not like them anymore. That was the biggest problem for me for the longest time. Until one day I said, you know what, I'm sick of this. I want to live my life fully. And I'm not going to let anyone dictate how I live my life just because of an opinion that they have about you. It's an opinion. And coming to the terms that nobody really cares if you fail. Like, they'll think of you for like an hour, and then what? They're going to move on with their lives. And it's a decision that you're going to have to make. Are you going to really base your decisions on what other people think of you, or are you going to really follow your heart from inside of you? Okay, to listen to what your heart wants and say, I want to do this. And to fulfill your mission, and to know that there's no such thing as failure if you know why you're here. There is no failure. As long as you're breathing, you know, your job is to do that mission, or to fulfill that purpose. As long as you're breathing, your purpose is still there. So how can you stop doing something that you were made to do? So remind yourself of the concept of death. I keep doing this, and it pushes me every day that are you wasting your time? You're not getting any younger. Your mission, what is your mission? Go back to your purpose. And am I making decisions based on what I want, or based on making other people happy?